What is up, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? We got 2 new subscribers last night. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate you being here, and whether you watch one video or all of them, I just appreciate you. And I recommend the Trauma Dumping playlist. It's got my whole life story on there, get you to know me a little bit better, and feel free to join the Discord if you want. Link is in the description below. And you know what that means. We have hit 150 subscribers. I didn't know if I was going to make a video dedicated to that since I just came out with a video, celebrating being at 1 year. But, I feel like that's definitely merits its own video. I continue to be amazed that I'm past 10. When I got to 100, I really thought that's as far as it would get, and we got to 104, and we stayed right there for a good minute, and then we suddenly jumped up to 125. I got nervous, stayed there for a minute, got to 130, stayed there for a minute, and then throughout the week, it's been an awesome week. And this video isn't really a celebration of me accomplishing hitting 150 subscribers. This video is more about you. This is about you guys. I would not be here making videos still if it wasn't for you guys, and your encouragement and your kindness and your it's been a fight. We're about to celebrate hitting 300 videos too, which is another milestone, but I don't know if I'm gonna make that a milestone video or not. But it's all you guys choosing to be nice, choosing to, you see a random guy, on while you're browsing, and you decide to click and hear what he has to say. And it's been tough. I think overall we've probably gotten 200 subscribers, maybe even 225. And with everything that I talk about, people come and they go, but again, whether you're here for a video or you're here for all of them, I appreciate you. I appreciate you subbing. I appreciate you, just making all this possible. Because the reality is none of this would be if it wasn't for you guys. And I feel like that's a lot of people forget that when they get to the top, is you guys make this possible. You guys make me excited to come home and tell you about my day, tell you about my life. And now we got a Discord where you guys can interact with one another. And I created that, and I'm proud of that. Even if it's only 10 people, I created a community of people from around the world, around the country, to come together and be friendly and welcoming to one another and feel like they belong. And that's the same kindness you guys showed me. And I keep forgetting to mention this, but I sometimes upload my videos early to Discord for people to critique and give feedback on. The Discord is just a welcoming place with a bunch of different channels, and sometimes you might get an early video and you get to know a lot more about me, and instead of just the 10 minutes of me ranting on screen. I know that through a lot of my videos, if you look at my older ones, there was definitely a learning curve. I leave them up just so you can see the progression, because that's what this channel is all about, is my life, and you're just along for the ride. And all I can do is try to improve every day as a person, as a father, as a human being. And my earlier videos weren't the greatest, and I'm getting better and getting more confident. And every time I've hit this point where, I start getting a lot of likes and a lot of people are watching, I get nervous as hell, start overthinking it, and I'm not going to do that this time. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about the shows that are coming up, explore what makes me me, and share my interests with you guys, and focus more on that more than the sad and depressing things going on in the world. Like, yeah, I'm still going to talk about that every now and then, but I want to do it in a different way, in a more less opinionated way, you know. And I'm tired as hell. Today's been a long day. We got up extremely early and had to go to a doctor's appointment, and she got a couple vaccines. The last of them, she's done. She's got all her vaccines. Hell yeah. But it's 100 degrees outside. Didn't think it would be a good idea to drive around, you know, because after a vaccine you don't feel the greatest. And so she wasn't feeling that great, so we decided to take the day off and rest, get used to this schedule, because like last week, man, when I set up the Discord on stream, we sat up until the sun came up, and so we're trying to get back on schedule, and today I think we should do that. I just look forward to another year with you guys, whatever that brings. Well, if this is as far as I get, I'm happy to be here. I should have opened with that, but that's the God's honest truth, man. You know, when I started making videos, I thought I would be screaming to an empty sky, and you guys, you know, are awesome. Yeah, I've gotten, I would say, more hate than love on here, but that's expected. It's the internet. People want to be edgy. People want to tell you that they don't like your hair and don't like you. Random guy, here's my chance. But I'm not going to harp on that. If anything, it just helps the videos. So, in a way, I do have to give a dedicated thank you to trolls, because a lot of videos got bumped up because you decided to comment. And you didn't even make it a witty insult. Your 2 minutes was coming up with something everybody else did. My goddamn hair, man. I love that it's men, too. Like, here's a little bit of advice for you. The only person's opinion about your appearance and yourself that matters is yours. Who gives a shit if somebody doesn't like the way you look, doesn't like your hair, doesn't like your shirt, especially, you know, other guys. Like, I'm a straight white male, and so other guys telling me they don't like my hair is like, okay, what do you, how should I change it that way you're attracted to me? Do you see how idiotic that is? But hey, you be sure to stand on that opinion with your fake profile picture and your fake name. Not even man enough to stand behind your words or show your face. That's why you're projecting and insecure. God, I really thought trolls were going to be harder to deal with. I really did. But it's fake news. I'm too stupid to come up with a reply. I don't like your hair. I love it. I cut it myself. And I got to tell you, you know, whenever I'm in the bathroom and I'm holding the mirror up and looking at the mirror in the other mirror, lining up the back, that's hard. That's hard. I've been cutting my hair since I was 14. It's a skill. You're quite literally shitting on me for having a skill you don't have because you don't like the final result. But you know what matters? I do. It's just so silly to me. Like, oh man, I bet, like, you strike me as the type of person that if you approve of a woman's appearance, you bless her with letting her know 1,000 times and then call her ugly anyway when she doesn't reply to you. That's the vibes that you guys give off. Anyway, I'm sorry. I feel like I can't celebrate getting to 150 subscribers without mentioning the pushback that I've gotten along the way. And there's been a lot, man. Anytime I come out with a political video, people have made sexual comments about my daughter. Like, That's the gravity of the situation. I come out with a video saying racism is bad. Somebody comes out with a sexual comment about my daughter. Wow. I wonder if I'm ashamed of putting that video out. Seems like I'm pissing off the right people. I wonder if that guy that makes sexual comments about a 3-year-old is somebody that I would like to follow me. Like, his judgment seems great. Most of this is just staying consistent and powering through, standing on your opinions and standing your ground. And you're going to come out with videos that people hate, especially if you decide to talk about politics or social commentary, and just stand your ground. You don't quit, and I know in moments like that, for smaller YouTubers, it can be hard, but you just keep going. That's the one thing I hope people take from this channel, is just keep going. No matter what it is, making videos, life in general, just keep going, no matter how hard things get. I love you guys, and this has been one hell of a journey, and I look forward to another year, and none of this would be possible without you. And while it is just a hobby, and there's no, like the chances of making it, especially today, is just someone sitting down in front of a camera, are slim to none. But I remain hopeful, I mean, every time I see a video gets 10 views, I'm amazed by that. And I think if you just go into it with that type of attitude, that, 10 views, yeah, that's not that many, but it's not zero. 10 people decided to watch you, total stranger. And that's awesome. That's something to be proud of. And even if you don't succeed, you tried. You put yourself out there and you tried. And the people that try to drag you down don't have the guts to do that. So they try to drag you down. And they only will if you let them. That's the best advice I can give somebody. If you are confident within yourself, fuck what anybody else says. Yeah, I love you guys. It's been a fun year. I've learned a lot, definitely learned, just a lot about myself in a way, going and watching the videos and going, maybe a little bit too, like, I've just learned a lot about me watching those videos, and about what I need to change about me, and you guys have been awesome, supportive, and I really couldn't ask for a better community. I'm really proud of the community that I've grown here, and I look forward to it growing. If we get into the back half of 100 and get to 200, then I might be debating actually buying a new mic, buying a new camera, and buying a green screen, and trying to go more in depth and focus a little more on editing and putting videos together. Because I know that it does get a little boring just watching me talk. But I do think the exciting thing about this channel is you have no idea what I'm going to come out with tomorrow. It could be talking about football and how much I'm not looking forward to Aaron Rodgers being our quarterback, or it could be the Epstein list. Who knows? It's never in a million years did I think that approaching YouTube that way would get me any likes or followers, and you guys are awesome, and I love you, and 150 down, baby. Let's get 150 more, and y'all just mean a lot to me. I really hope you know that. Like, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. You've helped me, and I know I say that a lot, maybe too much, but you help make me feel less alone. You help me feel heard, and that's a big part of why I created the Discord, is I wanted to create an environment where you felt the same way. And you back me up whenever I make a video that might be divisive. You give me honest feedback if I'm ever doing a bad job, and you guys are just incredible. And here's to 150 more. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. And yeah, it's one hell of an accomplishment to me. And this is as far as I get. I'm proud. But you know what? We're going to keep trucking. We're going to keep posting every day. And we're going to figure it out this year. I got a good feeling about this year. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.